Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, this is our fourth session for factorization of algebraic expressions. In the previous session, we have learned the factorization after regrouping the terms. Okay, and in this session, we'll be discussing more patterns of factorization and we'll be discussing algebraic identities. So let's begin. Now let's discuss the algebraic identity. I have x squared minus y squared, and it can be factorized as x minus y and x plus y. That means x minus y and x plus y, both of them are factors of x squared minus y squared, or we can say product of x minus y and x plus y is x squared minus y squared. Okay. If you know the algebraic multiplication, you can solve it and you'll be getting the same. I just do it over here. It's x into x, x square, minus y into x is minus xy, plus y into x is plus xy, and minus y into y is minus y square. So these terms are cancelled and we are left with x square minus y square. Okay, so this is an identity which we have to memorize since it will be useful in various problems. Okay, now suppose I have x4 minus y4. Here you see, if it is x square, we got x over here. It is y square, we are getting y over here. That means the power of x square and y square are halved. So similarly in this case, x raised to 4 minus y raised to 4, the factorization will be x square minus y square and x square plus y square. Okay, now further x square minus y square can further be factorized as x minus y and x plus y. So just write it over here. It's x minus y, x plus y, and x square plus y square cannot be further broken. So leave it as it is. So these three are the factors of x raised to 4 minus y raised to 4. And at any stage if you are confused, then I just tell you one more method. Suppose we have x raised to 4 minus y raised to 4. Okay, now I assume x square to be a and y square to be b. That means it is x square's square and it is y square's square. Now x square is what? It's a and its square minus y square is b and it is b square. Now a square minus b square can be factorized as a minus b into a plus b, which we have just discussed. Now further I'll put the value of a and b over here. So a is x square, b is y square, then further x square plus y square. So from this we are getting this. Okay, if you are confused, I have discussed two methods. Further, x square minus y square can be factorized as x minus y and x plus y, and it is x square plus y square. So just be very clear about it. X raised to 4, it's minus sign over here and minus y raised to 4. Finally, if we factorized in the first step, just half the power and have a positive sign and a negative sign. Okay, that is this. Then if we are having negative sign between again perfect square terms, then they can further be broken as like this. So it's x minus y, x plus y, x square plus y square. Similarly, we find out the factors of x raised to 8 minus y raised to 8. Just a moment. Say it is x raised to 8 minus y raised to 8. Now, I'll not be showing the expansion. I'm just doing it directly. Just half the power with 1 time plus, 1 time minus. Then this can further be factorized as x square minus y square. Further, the power is half and x square plus y square. Copy it as it is. Now further it can be factorized as half the power. Copy these as it is. So it's very easy, friends. Whatever the power they are having, maybe it is 16, maybe it is 24, you can solve it like this. Okay, suppose it is 16, then you will be taking in the first step 8 and then 8, then further it will be factorized as 4 and 4, then further 2 and 2, then this sort of factors we will get. So it's very easy, just have to be conceptually clear about it. Now let's begin to take the problems based on this identity. Friends, in your exams, direct problems based on identity will not be asked. Okay, there should be some trick and technique behind it. Okay, say this first question. It is x square y square, but we have coefficient of x square and y square as well. Now if you closely observe, 16 is what? It is 4 square. So just try to convert it like this. Is 4 square x square minus 25 is what? Is 5 square y square. Now it has become simple. We can write it like this. Now it has become a format of x square minus y square. Or if you are confused at initial stage, you can take 4x as p and 5y as q. So it's p square minus q square, which can be factorized as p minus q and p plus q. Now just replace the value of p and q. It is 4x minus 5y and 4x plus 5y. So after some practice, you can directly write it from this step to this step. That is p square minus q square format. So it's p minus q and p plus q. You can avoid these 3 steps. Okay. Now let's do the next question. Now let's see this question. Here it is x square y square, but 27 is not a square of any number and even 12 is not a square of any number. So what we can do, first of all, we can find out the HCF of 27 and 12. So what is the HCF of 27 and 12? HCF of 27 and 12 will be 3. Okay. So now let's take 3 as common at the very first step. Now we are left with 9x square, that is 27x square by 3. It's 9x square minus 12y square by 3 is 4y square. Now you can see it's 9 and 4, which are also perfect squares. So 9 can be written as 3 square x square minus 4 can be written as 2 square y square. Now the next step, very easy. It's 3x whole square minus 2y whole square. Now it's further x square minus y square format, which can be factorized 1 time minus and 1 time plus. Okay, very easy. Just one more step and we have already learned this method of taking out HCF as common. Okay. Friends, you know the square of 12 and square of 17. This 144 is square of 12 and this 289 is square of 17. So we can rewrite it like this. It's 12 square a square minus 17 square b square. Further it is 12a whole square minus 17b whole square. So further it is x square minus y square format. So once you have to subtract and once you have to add. Isn't it so easy? It's a square minus b square, or you can say x square minus y square format. So once you have to add up and once you have to subtract. Okay, I hope you are clear. Let's see this question here. it's not a perfect square term. Further, we have to take HCF of 12 and 27 as common factor. So HCF of 12 and 27 is 3. So let's write 3 over here. 12m square by 3 is 4m square minus 27 by 3 is 9. Now it's 2 square m square minus 3 square, and it is 2m whole square minus 3 square, and it is 2m minus 3 and 2m plus 3. Just do it step by step. You'll be getting full marks in your exam. Okay, it's very simple, friends. Now further in this question, 125 and 45 are not perfect squares. So we have to take or we have to think about whether they have any common factor or not. So 125 and 45, 5 is their common factor. So let's take 5 as common. So 125 divided by 5, it's 25, then x square minus 45 by 5 is 9, and then y square. Now further, it's 5 square x square minus 3 square y square, then it is 5x whole square minus 3y whole square. Now it is 5x minus 3y and 5x plus 3y. Okay, so you got the method. Now let's say this question seems to be a bit different from the previous ones. Here it's a perfect square and it's also a perfect square. Let's assume 2a minus b as b. Okay, so it's p square minus 4 square c square, or we can say p square minus 4c whole square. Now we can expand it or we can factorize it like p minus 4c and p plus 4c. Now further, just put the value of p from this place. So it's 2a minus b minus 4c and 2a minus b plus 4c. So it's quite simple. Just one more step. You just replace the value of this expression as this. Then you can solve it. And after some practice, you don't have to replace it like this. Okay? Now, here there are two binomials. So let's suppose x plus 2y as p and 2x minus y as q. Okay? So it's p square minus 4q square. That means it is p square minus 2 square q square, or we can write it as p square minus 2q whole square. Just see step by step. It's p minus 2q and p plus 2q. Now we replace the value of p and q. So it's x plus 2y minus 2. It's 2x minus y. That is the value of q. Then it is x plus 2y plus 2 times 2x minus y. Now in the next step, we have to open the bracket and simplify it. Okay, so it's x plus 2y minus 2 into 2x is 4x, minus 2 into minus y is plus 2y. Then it is x plus 2y plus 2 into 2x is 4x, and 2 into y, that is minus y, is minus 2y. Okay. Now it's x minus 4x, it can be written as minus 3x, 2y plus 2y, it's plus 4y. Then x plus 4x, it is 5x, and 2y and minus 2y, it will be 5x only. Okay. So I hope you are clear. Now observe this question. First of all, from 3 and 48 we can take 3 as HCF and as common. Okay, then from a raised to 5 and a raised to 3, a cube can be taken as common since it is HCF of a raised to 5 and a raised to 3. Okay, so it's 3a cube. This we have already learnt in our second session of factorization. So I hope you won't be facing any problem. So 3a cube we have taken as common. Then 3 divided by 3 is 1 and a raised to 5 divided by a cube is a square. Okay, then 48 by 3 is 16 and a cube by a cube will be 1. Now it is a square minus 4 square. Till here we have already done in our previous sessions. Now from this step we are using an algebraic identity, that is x square minus y square, that is x minus y into x plus y. So just factorize it. It's a minus y, or we can say a minus 4 and a plus 4. Okay, so as we are going or moving ahead, we are using multiple techniques for factorizations. Okay. Now here we see the variables are carrying the power as 4. So let's rewrite it. It's a raised to 4 minus 16 can be written as 2 raised to 4 and it's b raised to 4. So it's a raised to 4 minus 2b raised to 4. We have already seen the factorization of x raised to 4 minus y raised to 4. It is x square minus y square, then x square plus y square, then it is x minus y, x plus y, and x square plus y square. So you can use directly this identity. Just put the value of x as a and the value of y as 2b. Okay, just put the value directly. So it's a minus 2b, a plus 2b, and a square plus 2b whole square. Many times students get confused. They write, instead of y they write 2b, but when they have to square they just write 2b square. It's actually 2b whole square. Okay, so your final answer will be a minus 2b, a plus 2b, and a square plus 4b square it will be. It will not be 2b square, it will be 4b square. So do not make this mistake. Okay. Now this question, we have discussed the factorization of x raised to 8 minus y raised to 8. Now we'll be doing it directly. Instead of y, it is 1 over here. So in the first step, just doing the power as half, and 1 can be written as 1 raised to 8. Now 1 raised to 8 will be 1 only, so I'm not writing it as 1 raised to 4 over here. So it's x raised to 4 minus 1 and into x raised to 4 plus 1. Now this can further be factorized. It's x square minus 1, x square plus 1, and this is as it is. Okay. Now it can also be factorized. It's x minus 1, x plus 1, then x square plus 1 and x raised to 4 plus 1 will be as it is. So we factorized x raised to 8 minus 1 like this. Okay, so don't bother much, it will be very easy. Now this question, further it is 8 square minus, I assume a plus 1 to be p, so it's a square, 8 square minus p square, which is 8 minus p, 8 plus p. Now I replace the value of p as a plus 1, so it's 8 minus a plus 1. Do not forget to put this bracket. if you are replacing the value of p, okay, since there is a negative sign outside the bracket. Similarly, it is 8 plus a plus 1. Here you can write it as it is. If you do not put a bracket, then also it's okay, since we are having a positive sign before p. Okay, now in this step we have to simplify this. It's 8 minus a minus 1, and it is 8 plus a plus 1, which can be written as 9 plus a. So finally it is 7 minus a and 9 plus a. Okay, very simple. Similarly, just keep on moving ahead. 36 is 6 square. It is L square. I assume m plus n to be p. So it's p square. So it is 6L whole square minus p square. So it is 6L minus p. 6L plus p. Now I'm replacing the value of p. It's 6L minus, put a bracket over here, m plus n, and 6L plus m plus n. Now just simplify it. It is 6L minus m minus n and 6L plus m plus n. So this is the factorization of this particular algebraic expression. Okay, I am sure you are getting my point. Now it is what? It's 5 square x raised to 4 y raised to 4 minus 1. So it's 5 x square y square raised to 2 minus 1. Okay, just see, it's x raised to 4, y raised to 4 and 5 square. Okay, now this is further x square minus y square format. So just, if you are confused, just put a square sign over here, since 1 square and 1, both of them are same. So once you have to add and once you have to subtract. That's it. Here take as x as common, then it is x square minus 12 square. So it is x minus 12, x plus 12. Very simple. Again, very simple. If you wish to assume anything for x minus 4y, then you can. Otherwise, it's at this stage, it's not required now after doing 15 to 20 problems. So it's 25 square. Now it's x square minus y square format. So once you have to add and once you have to subtract. So it's just a two-step question. Okay. Here, if you wish to assume a minus b and x minus y, you can. It's a minus b is p and x minus y is q. So it's 9p square minus 100q square, or you can say it's 3p whole square minus 10q whole square. So it's 3p minus 10q and 3p plus 10q. Now put the value of p and q. It's 3. P will be a minus b, then minus 10. Q will be x minus y. Then it is 3 a minus b plus 10 x minus y. Now just simplify it. It's 3a minus 3b minus 10x, and minus 10 into minus y is plus 10y. Similarly, 3a minus 3b plus 10x minus 10y. It looks like a big problem, but it's very simple, friends. Just believe me. Okay? Now let's factorize this fractional algebraic expression. Friends, you don't have to worry much about it. It's quite similar to the previous ones. It's xy by 4 whole square. You can see it's x square y square, that is x square y square, and it is 4 square. And it is 2yz by 7 whole square. Now it is further x square minus y square format. Once you have to add and then you have to subtract. So xy by 4 minus 2yz by 7, then xy by 4 plus 2yz by 7. Isn't it so easy? Now in this question, first of all, factorize it as you have done in the second session of factorization by taking HCF as common. So what is the HCF of 75 and 108? It will be 3. Then HCF of a cube and a will be a, and HCF of b square and b4 will be b square. Now 75 divided by 3 is 25, a cube by a is a square, and b square divided by b square will be 1, minus 108 by 3 is 36, a by a is 1, and b4 by b square is b square. Now use the identity. It's 5a whole square minus 6b whole square. So it's 5a plus 6b and 5a minus 6b. Okay, very simple. Now it is x raised to 4 minus y raised to format. Y raised to 4 format. I assume 3x plus 4y to be p. So it's p4 minus x4. Okay. So first it is p square minus x square and p square plus x square. Then it can further be factorized as p minus x, p plus x, and it will be as it is. Now we can replace the value of p over here. It's 3x plus 4y minus x. Then it is 3x plus 4y plus x. Then it is 3x plus 4y whole square plus x square. So it's 3x minus x is 2x plus 4y. Then it is 4x plus 4y. Then it is 3x plus 4y whole square plus x square. Now you can take 2 common from this and 4 from this. So it's 2. It will be x plus 2y, and from this I am taking 4 as common. So this 2 into 4, it will be 8. So it's x plus y, and this term will be as it is. Okay. So I hope you might have understood it. Now let's see this problem. It's 4 square 2x minus 1 whole square minus 5 square y square. Now I am not replacing 2x minus 1 as some other variable. Just try to learn it directly. So it's 4 times 2x minus 1 whole square minus 5y whole square. Now its complete term is x square format, and this is y square format. So once you have to add and then you have to subtract. So it's 4 times 2x minus 1 minus 5y. Just see it carefully. 4 times 2x minus 1 plus 5y. Just simplify it. It's 8x minus 4 minus 5y, and it is 8x minus 4 plus 5y. Quite simple. Friends, I hope you might have enjoyed this session. We'll be taking some more problems based on this x square minus y square format, and along with that we'll be using the identity of x plus y whole square. So all the best, and let's meet in the next session. Bye-bye.